We're on the way to Halloween Horror Nights. We don't have tickets yet, and we're planning to get them at the gate, so I don't know if that's a terrible idea, but, you know, we just decided to pack up this morning and get in the car and try to go to this event, so we'll see what happens. But for now, we're just excited because we're so close. We're like 10 minutes away from the hotel. Yeah. We'll see you at Horror Nights.
You guys ready for Horror Nights?
We're ready. I totally love getting to Horror Nights and seeing the entrance. The music that they play is so creepy. It just prepares you for what's inside. And that Lady Gaga character when you first walk in is amazing.
Yeah, they set the mood as soon as you walk in with that 80s like techno vibe. It was awesome. It was like an 80s arcade, and then immediately you're in the Monster Cafe and they got beers and booth.
Yeah, we were in line for beer and we realized that they were actually serving pumpkin beer. What are you guys getting?
3 shipyard pumpkin beers.
That was awesome. The scare zones are incredible. I mean, they did like the classic like zombie scare zones. Everyone was like out in character. The people they cast are incredible. They don't laugh. They don't like, you know, crack. They definitely scare you, and you felt the vibe of Zombieland.
Yeah, everywhere you look, it's visual overload. Whether it's the lighting, the fog machines, they have character actors in every nook and cranny, as you see. Anywhere you turn the camera, there's something that catches your eye, whether it's a sound effect, an explosion, crashed vehicles. Look at this. The ambience, the atmosphere, amazing.
And I love how they approach you so quietly and then they just come out of nowhere and they give you a scare from behind or the side. It's great. I mean, they've mastered the scare zones in Universal Studios, and we definitely appreciate it because we did get scared like numerous times.
Yeah, they like to get you when you least expect it. And they know it too. They know who to go after.
I like how they also prepare you when you're entering a scare zone. You know you're entering a scare zone. You know you're going to be scared, but yet you're still scared. Like you're kind of like looking around at everything, and since you're looking around at everything, they come from behind and they just get you. It's great.
Yeah, this is the whole Zombieland promotional area, scare zone.
It was great. The fog.
This guy right here was awesome.
Yeah, you can't really tell the fog in the video, but it's super foggy. So you're walking through this mist. Okay, this scare zone was super cool. It's like porta potties, and it's funny. They're like making these vulgar noises when you approach them, and there's doors. So you open the doors, and there's like creatures inside.
There's people in the left one and the right one in full makeup, but the whole time I was shooting this video, they would refuse to come out, and everybody kept opening the one in the middle that has a strobe light and like a mannequin. But the 2 guys, while I was shooting, were not coming out for some reason.
Yeah, but the one with the mannequin, it's definitely scary. They
Yeah, it's
made
disgusting.
that thing disgusting and gory. And I tried to open a door, but I was so creeped out when I first looked in, I ran away.
Yeah, there you go now. You're about to go in the one in the middle like everyone else.
You just take a look and you're like, ah!
Gross.
Definitely.
This is the baddest part of the park, if you ask me. This is the Rob Zombie area. Freaking fantastic.
Fantastic, especially for men. I think that the boys, I mean, I was with my brother and my husband, and they definitely thought it was like the best scare zone. I think mostly because they had dominatrix girls and like
They
girls
did?
in black bikinis doing
Damn.
a strip tease on podiums. So
I must have missed that part.
yeah, you missed it. You definitely went there twice. So
Twice that you know.
it's so funny because you definitely felt like you were in Rob Zombie land. There was rock music blaring everywhere, and you just saw like the whole Americano theme and like industrial.
No, you felt like you were inside of a Rob Zombie music video for sure. That's exactly what they went for. He designed it himself, and they nailed it.
The fire, the metal, you felt it. And,
They have the hot rods. These guys right here were awesome.
classic characters, and they were great because you could take a picture with them. They stayed in character, and it just was what I expect in a Rob Zombie area.
Yeah. There was no part of the Rob Zombie area that didn't have something for you to like gawk at. This is the Captain Spaulding area. This is actually the haunted house from House of a Thousand Corpses. And even the waiting in line part It was so visually amazing with the rock blaring. You didn't mind being in line.
We actually couldn't film inside the haunted houses, but we definitely were, you know, getting in the mood to get into this house of 1,000 corpses. Once we entered, we realized that it was everything we expected. It was very like
It's a house of
rough.
1,000 corpses. This is going to be the best haunted house, I think.
We felt like we were entering a very like redneck world, very I don't know,
Grungy.
grungy. Yeah, definitely like a little bit scary and just
And then from there, you go into a very, it's kind of like a Nordic Viking hell. Like not Valhalla, it's like hell. It's like people getting split open. You have a lot of Viking imagery, a lot of demons walking around, and oh man, it was awesome. Like, and it was like a forest, and it felt like you were in a forest. It totally enveloped you into the moment.
they had these guys on super high stilts, and I think people were impressed by them. They stayed in character. They had great noises coming from them. It was well lit. I
Great
think the
noises.
lighting was great.
Doesn't this make you want to get some barbecue right now? Some ribs, delicious.
It was very visual, and it scared me. I definitely
Talk about noises. Quiet. Listen to this. Now that's a chef I want cooking in my kitchen.
This scare zone was actually like in a crossing between both parts of the park, so it was really cool because at the end of the park, you want to cross over with it.
This is a Fathom Corp. I couldn't get much footage of this house, but it's basically an underwater base with a lot of fish people mutations and stuff. The cool standout about this house is that there's people on the roof breaking through the roof and trying to grab you. All you see is like mutated arms.
Okay, so we're back at a classic scare zone. They definitely had the chainsaws out this year.
Oh yeah.
And then we had the scare zone with the nurses. Everyone has to be scared by nurses with syringes, right?
Hey, sexy nurses, can't go wrong.
I know, you have my brother like gawking at every single nurse, and it's so weird because I think he was actually like turned on by these zombie nurses with syringes. They were great. They stayed in character the
Look at
whole
this guy.
time. This was like more like a plastic surgery scare zone.
Yeah, actually up ahead is a catwalk. It's a modeling catwalk, so it's kind of like plastic surgeons and models take. So I don't know if that was supposed to be the Surgeon General.
Yeah, probably, but it was well done. I mean, I definitely, got creeped out a few times, but I think that was another one for the boys.
And this was the last house we went to on our favorite, I think one of our favorites. It's the classic monsters with the mummy and Dracula, Wolfman, you name it. It was awesome.
And they had the Bride of Frankenstein at the end, which scared the crap out of us.
Yeah, her screaming was amazing.
So that's Horror Nights, guys. And if you like what we filmed, please subscribe to our channel. We would love to bring it back to you next year. So hopefully we'll attend and show you more video.
So remember, become a creature of the night and subscribe.